Everybody, it's Grace. I know I haven't been on for a few days. I'm sorry about that. I will admit that I uh I deleted my last video because honestly, it was inappropriate what people were asking. They basically, some people said that because I had no teeth, I was on meth, and that's why I lost my teeth. No. I just want to clear everything up. After I got my braces taken off, I did not um take care of my teeth. So they decayed and I had to get a full extraction. Um so that is why I have no teeth. Um but there are a few things that have come to light. One of which is that supposedly NK um was arrested uh as an accomplice along with a male accomplice from Anadarko. And it's due to the Watts case. Saying that they were both involved. I do believe that NK was involved. I believe that all along, ever since it came out. This, and like I said in my last video that I took down, I think the male accomplice was her friend Jim. And the reason why I say this is because there is a person running out, and it looks like he's running out the front door. And if you watch the videos, especially the police webcams or whatever, body cam footage, sorry. They tell you, because I watched all the body cam footage, and on the 13th, when they go down the basement, it does not show that there is a phone on Chris Watts's workbench. But on the 14th, when they go down there with the dogs, there is an Apple phone on the workbench. And yes, I know AD said this, but I had found it when I went through the footage for seems like the 100th time. So I already knew this when AD came back and said it. But it's an Apple phone, which was Chris's. I don't know if it was his work phone or his personal phone. I believe it was his personal phone. But they said that he was holding a phone in his hand. And he had a phone in his pocket. And I do believe that the phone in his pocket was a burner phone. Because if you can remember, because I watched NK's interview with the Frederick Police Department with Detective Bonghover. No, not him. Detective. Okay, I forget his name. I'm sorry. I forget things. You guys know this. But in her interview, she states that she told him to record everything that was said between Chris Watts and her. Now, in this interview, this detective asked her, he's like, "Do you know Chris Watts's wife's name? Can you say it?" She's like, "Yeah, Shanann." But she always refers to Shanann as her or she or Chris Watts's wife, something. Um, so, yeah. And, honestly, it makes me sick because I tried to look up if, like a confirmation type thing, if NK was actually arrested, and I can't find anything. But another creator said that she was arrested along with a male from Anadarko. So it's kind of like a 50-50. And honestly, maybe she was arrested because the creator said that she was arrested in her actual name, Nicole Kessinger. So, yeah, I think I do believe the creator, which this person is saying. But the reason Nicole Kessinger wanted Chris Watts to record everything, it wasn't that she wanted him to record the conversation with his wife. She wanted him to record everything that the cops were asking. She wanted to know everything that he was saying. So I think that's how it went. She wanted to know what was going on every day, all day long. He was supposed to record everything and basically report back to her. Because remember, on the 13th, they, I think they had they're close to an hour long. One was like 51 minutes or 50 minutes, another was 55 minutes, I believe. And I think it was to basically play what was going on that day to Nicole Kessinger. Because in Nicole Kessinger's interview, she basically said everything that was going on the 13th and 14th. I don't know. I think the 14th. And it was like, how did she know that? Because I had always wondered that. Like, how did she know what was going on? Because it was being recorded. And he was playing the recording while she was on the phone. So she knew everything that was going on. Everything. And she slipped up a few times. And the same things that she said, Chris said. They both love the word like. And that is a huge red flag. Like when you say, like, say I was talking to my husband and he had asked me if I went somewhere while he was sleeping. Say I did go somewhere, which I didn't, but say I did, and I said, well, like, what are you talking about? Like, I didn't go anywhere. Like, I don't know where you're getting this. Like, it's like that. And not only that, but she knew everything, almost everything. And another similarity to both NK and Chris Watts is that they tell truths within their lies. And it's so seriously. And I heard the detective talk to NK. And when he was asking her about the front door, he was like, so what can you recall was on the front door? And she's like, oh, sorry. He said, what can you basically remember about the front door? And she was like, what do you mean? Like, a unique door? Like, seriously, she was acting idiotic. And the detective was like, no. And she's like, oh, what, the keypad? He's like, yeah. He's like, you gave your key, an extra key to your apartment to him. Did he give you the code to his house? She's like, no, 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 no. No, he didn't do that. I wouldn't have asked for that. Da, 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 da. And as soon as she said that, I was like, okay, she had to have known the code. She's not stupid. Somebody saw a black, like, SUV type outside the Watts place. I'm trying to think of when it was. It was either in August or September. But they, Nate's, the neighbor's CCTV footage showed a woman walking up to the front door. Now, who do you think that was? NK. Because she wanted to remove everything that would criminalize her. And I still don't get why the cops did not give her a polygraph, did not really ream her at all. And it was all because her dad. Basically, her dad had a lot of money. And he was throwing it around like freaking candy when all this happened. And that's a red flag too. Because why would you want your child to be out of the situation, not a part of it, if she was not guilty? And I understand to a point you want to protect your kids. I get that. I do, because I would protect my kids. But there comes a point where if your kids make a mistake, they gotta pay for it. Especially when they're adults. And, Chris Watts wanted this younger, well, as he told it, this hot new thing. And I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm strictly for my husband, but Shanann Watts was a looker. Like, she was beautiful. And compared to NK, like, NK was not as attractive as, or should I say, as beautiful as Shanann. And Chris went for her. And I think it was more of like, an intoxication, like, you know, when you're drunk and you make stupid decisions, like, that's what it was, I think. And when NK told Chris when he went to North Carolina to meet up with his family, like, you know what, fix your issues or fix your, I forget what, I forget exactly what she said, but it was fix something. And it's hard to fix something that's broken when your mistress is sending half nude photos to you and texting you all the time, calling you, asking you, are you with her? Like, total jealousy. And this has gone on, like, even the incident in January where supposedly Jeter, the dog, led her upstairs into all the rooms. Supposedly, according to NK, she didn't go in Shanann and Chris's room, but I think she did. She saw pictures of Bella, Celeste, and Shanann. And supposedly, she came downstairs. She was in like a daze. And Chris laid down on the couch with her and was like, oh, I'm going to separate from her and divorce her and da 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 da. What he usually says and what he's been telling her. But all this supposedly happened within 6 weeks. And I don't believe it happened within 6 weeks. I think they were dating, meaning NK and Chris. I think they were dating for months. And I do believe that, and it's my own opinion, but I do believe that NK targeted that family. And I do think she was more obsessed with Shanann than with Chris. But with Chris, I think she purposely got that job at Anadarko. And I think that she used her body to intoxicate Chris Watts. Please let me know in the chat box if you know whatever your opinion is. I was told on my last video that I basically didn't know what I was talking about, even though I've been following this case since it happened. Like I said, I've only been a creator for about a month and a half. I still have a lot of things to learn. I just don't know how to get a hold of other creators. That seems to be my problem. So all you have is basically me talking about the case. I can't share my screens or like share the evidence that I know to be true because I don't know how to do it. And I apologize for that truly. But I do believe that Nicole Kessinger targeted that family. I really do. And it was told by Chris Watts, whether it's true or not. I mean, he had 3 confessions that made no sense at all. And he said in Cheryl Cadle's book that NK was into dark stuff, really dark stuff. And she had a group of friends that were in it too. And like I've kept saying, this psychic, Audrey Briggs, who is no longer on YouTube because she has gotten threats and everything like that. And I mean, I'd be off YouTube if I got threats too. Like if I kept being harassed. But it was this group of friends that was with NK, and NK supposedly didn't tell Chris Watts until the very end of their relationship, supposedly. But I truly think that Chris Watts was hung out to dry. I truly do. Like, even though he was recording everything that happened, he was hung out to dry because he didn't. He he did what women told him to do. He did it with his mother, with Shanann, with NK. I mean, he keeps saying that he was allowed to be himself with NK, but in the same sense, he did what she told him to do. And that's messed up because he was recording everything and then reporting back to her. And she hung him out to dry when it came to the media, the police, everything. She wasn't even involved with it when it came to helping him out. And cuz she didn't want suspicion put onto her. And then she had called Frederick Police Department and was like, "Yeah, I'm the other woman. I'm the mistress." And she was looking up Amber Fry from the Scott Peterson case. And I was just like, oh my god, what is she gonna do? Make a book next? But the new news is supposedly she got arrested. This guy that she was also involved with at Anadarko got arrested, and accomplice to the Watts murders. I don't know any truth of that, but that's what I've heard. And I've looked for confirmation everywhere on the internet with other creators, and I can't find it other than that one creator who said it. So I don't know. I have no idea. And um it baffles me because NK and Chris act the same in their police interviews. They use the same language. They act the same way. I mean, come on. It had to have been either 90 or 100 degrees in Colorado at that time. She comes in wearing a long sleeve shirt, two patches missing from her hair, like big patches, where you can clearly see on the interview. And she comes in with those things and a long sleeve shirt, well, zip up shirt or whatever, and jeans. And it's like, dude, why are you wearing like winter clothes when it's like 90 or 100 degrees in Colorado in August? And it makes me wonder, like, did she have an altercation with Shanann or Bella? Because Bella had blunt force trauma. Like her frenulum, like the thing that connects like your top lip to your gums, was ripped. And what I'm wondering is whether it was Shanann or Bella, but she had an altercation with one of them. And with Bella, if there was blunt force trauma, there would have been a lot of blood because you bleed a lot from that. And that's why I know that nobody was killed in that house. Maybe there's something dark in that house or evil in that house, but nobody died in that house. And a lot of things can pertain to the darkness in the house. I mean, you got NK that was there, and she doesn't really, I don't think she's very honest when it comes to how many times she was there. I think she was there more than 2 times on July 4th and July 14th. I think she was there more. And I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. What was I saying? This happens a lot. I apologize. Whoever is in here with me, can you just let me know in the chat box what I was saying? It was terrible. I really apologize because I know I was talking about I knew they weren't killed in the house. I guess it's just a question of where they were killed. I mean, they didn't find any blood at Survey 319. So where were they actually killed? But then again, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they were in that red car, it was a red sports car, which was Jim's car. Leave him alone, Jim, as we describe him. But I think they were in the trunk of that car. And I do believe that chloroform was used. Yeah, you're doing great. I don't think I'm going to be very helpful to all my chats. It's okay, Angelina. I really don't think I'm doing great because as much as I am doing, I can't show any proof because I don't know how to share my screen. And I'm sorry you had the flu. I really am. But like I said, I think they were taken out and leave him alone Jim's car, the trunk. Because it's like what AD said, like a 3-car thing. I mean, it happened in seconds. Like Betty, that was on the left of him, turned left. And then you got the red car that goes by. And then you got Chris backing up into the garage. And you see the red car clear as day. I have to have 1,000 subs to share screens. There's no way I'm gonna get 1,000 subs because I don't think I have 18 subs and I don't think anybody really subscribes to my channel because I'm pretty sure I suck, Angelina. But I'm trying because I want to get the information out there, even though it's been said a million times. But this case needs to be solved. Oh, it's frustrating. And it's stressful and tiring and Sorry about that. Hey, hold on 1 second.
I'm back.
1 second.
Okay. Is she being a picky eater? She must get it from her.
Thank you, Angelina. I am so sorry. My sister just called, so I'm gonna end the live, but I'll be on tonight at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. I will be on. I know you had the flu, Angelina, but if you can be on at 9, that'd be appreciated. If not, it's okay. I understand. I mean, when you're sick, you're sick. I hope you feel better. I really do. If you are on tonight, that's great. Thanks, Angelina. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Bye, Angelina. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get off here for now. But I will be on tonight at 9 p.m. Have a great day. Bye.